Hello and welcome to India Today Tech. I'm Rahul Sethi, and in this video we're going to talk about the Nokia 9 PureView, the latest and most exciting smartphone that Nokia is set to be announcing this month or probably the next month at MWC. If you remember, Nokia used to sell PureView smartphones that were really known for their cameras, like the Nokia PureView 808. Now Nokia has taken this trademark from Microsoft and is coming up with new generation of PureView smartphones, the Nokia 9 being the first one. And this time around also, this phone will be known for its cameras. From the leaked images and videos, it is clear that this is the case. The Nokia 9 PureView has 5 camera sensors at the back, stacked in a circular fashion. So we're going to take a look at that in detail in this video. Now before we talk more about that, let's take a look at the specs of Nokia 9 PureView. The 9 PureView is said to have a 5.9-inch display with 2K resolution, which is not really Quad HD, but it's slightly better than Full HD resolution. It does not have a notch or a punch hole for the front camera, but uses simple thin bezels both at the bottom and the top. Under the hood, it runs Snapdragon 845 with 8GB of RAM and 128GB of storage. The phone will have Android 9 Pie straight out of the box, and since it runs the Android One program, you will get Android updates for 2 years from the launch. The phone will also have features like in-display fingerprint scanner and wireless charging, which you find on most flagship smartphones nowadays. But the cameras is what the Nokia 9 PureView wants to be known about. Although Nokia has not revealed anything about the cameras, and even the leaks don't say anything about the sensor resolution or the lenses that they will be using. But we can surely take hints from video leaked by MySmartPrice that looks like a promotional video of the Nokia 9 PureView. If this is to be believed, PureView will have a setup very similar to that of the Mate 20 Pro or recent multi-camera smartphones. And to explain that, let me take you back to the Mate 20 Pro. If you have watched our camera review video of the Mate 20 Pro, we explained to you how multiple sensors work together to stitch a better image than one taken by a single camera. Like Mate 20 Pro has 3 cameras, one with 16mm focal length, one with 27mm focal length, and one with 80mm focal length. So if you compare the 16 and 80mm, you'll find the difference is 5 times, and hence it says it has 5 times optical zoom. But while using the smartphone, you will see that you are able to zoom very smoothly through various gradations and not just jump to 3 or 5x. And that is what we call hybrid zoom, because more than one camera is working at one time to create several photos that will be stitched together to create one single high resolution photo. Now what is the benefit of that, you ask? The benefit is that you get much better low light shots, the dynamic range becomes much better, and the photo has more details. This technique is called super resolution and is used by astronomers to create high resolution photographs of distant planets. By using low resolution cameras on the telescopes, they're able to create sharp and crisp photos of far off objects. The leaked video of the Nokia 9 PureView hints that it uses a very similar technique. It says the phone takes 5 simultaneous shots that will enable the phone to capture much better low light photos, approximately 10 times better, which we don't know really what Nokia is comparing it with. But anyways, it also has better dynamic range as well. Also, there is a mode that allows you to change the blur effect from foreground to background while taking a portrait shot. This means that the phone uses all 5 sensors at once. Data from all these 5 sensors are taken to create the image. They may be an ultra wide angle sensor, a telephoto sensor, a normal one, or maybe even a monochrome. All these sensors are used at once to create a better photo. And you also get a big focal range, probably from 16mm to 80mm like the Mate 20 Pro, or even more like the Lite L16. The Lite L16 is a surprising piece of equipment. It has 16 cameras at the back that work in a similar fashion. Data from all 16 sensors and not just 5 are taken to create a photo, and the focal range is up to 150mm. So in this case, more cameras does mean better photography, and it will be a very interesting thing to see how the Nokia 9 PureView turns out. Now you may ask that multiple camera setups had been available since quite a while now on smartphones. Why were they not used together to create one good photo? And the answer to this is the limitation posed by the signal processing unit. All these data taken from sensors is processed using softwares, and that is processed by the digital signal processing chip on the smartphone. This chip can process a limited amount of information at one time. Now when you click, the photo appears in the gallery within 1 second, and for that to happen, the DSP has to process information from all the sensors. Latest DSPs like that on the Snapdragon 845 are capable of doing such things, and that is the reason why we are able to see this advancement on present smartphones and the future ones. Now will the cameras on this phone be as good as that of Google Pixel 3? We'll have to wait and see till the phone launches. Now as per the leaks, the phone will launch on January 23 or may appear at MWC 2019 for the first time. But the pricing also has not been revealed yet, and you can expect it to be around 50 to 60,000 rupees, since this is the flagship smartphone from Nokia and will be replacing the Nokia 8 Sirocco. Do let us know how you like the Nokia 9 PureView and this video in the comment section below. Also subscribe to our channel to get latest videos on technology, smartphones and other gadgets like this. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.